Damn, 2 anime reviews in a row. It's gotta be a record, right? Anyway, what is up, back? Today we're gonna be reviewing Kaiju number 8. Now, I'm not gonna be reviewing every single intricate detail of every episode, or I'll try not to unless my brain decides to switch that up. But I literally just finished Kaiju number 8 not too long ago. I started watching Death Note, so then I'll do a review of Death Note eventually. Probably in a couple months' time, because I don't binge watch shows, because then it's like harder to retain any information, because like a million times a day I'm like thinking of what the episode entails. But Kaiju number 8. So season 3 is coming out in July, and I'll be doing reviews of that show, of each episode, as they come out. But for now, we're gonna be talking about, is it season 1 and season 2, or is it just season 1? I don't remember. But so this series is pretty insane. I didn't know how I was gonna feel about it, because I never really cared for kaijus. I never really cared for Godzilla and all that, so I didn't know how I would feel about Kaiju number 8. So Kaiju number 8 follows a 34-year-old man, Kafka Hibino. And he is a part of the cleaning force. He cleans up all of the remains of kaiju. And there's a new recruit. His name's Reno. I don't remember his first name, but I know that his name's Reno. There's a new hire, Reno. And basically, Reno and Kafka are like scanning bodies and everything, getting readings, and then they actually get attacked by full-on kaiju, leading them to be in a hospital. So they're both in the hospital. The hospital gets attacked. Not really attacked, but there's a kaiju, a mini kaiju that comes into Kafka and Reno's hospital room, and basically infects Kafka. And then Kafka turns into Kaiju number 8. They really need to give them names, dude. Like, I'd give this one the Demon. So I'm just gonna refer to Kaiju number 8 as Demon. Kafka gets infected with Demon. And basically, Kafka's still human. And yeah, basically the entire series is about keeping the secret and Kafka trying to climb the ranks to be an officer with I think they're called the Delta. The Delta 1, 2, and 3. But like first day he gets promoted to officer because he is able to call out the weak points and everything. So yeah, but basically he tries to climb the ranks without using his kaiju powers. And it works for a little bit. Until the quote-unquote final battle, where there's a gigantic kaiju bomb in the sky, and Kafka, using his last resort, he turns into full kaiju in front of all the officers, and he punches the bomb out of the sky. Which, I mean, come on, dude. And then in the final episode, Kafka, or Demon, gets captured, and then he gets an encounter with the big bad general, which just so happens to be the love interest's father. So that gives Kafka the motivation to. Okay, so basically what happened is that he got taken into custody. He is brought to this massive room, and the general wants to kill, or what it seems like is that the general wants to kill Kafka himself. But it's later revealed that he's testing Kafka to see if he's in any way human. But the kaiju side of him becomes like rampaging, because obviously the kaijus lose their shit in intense situations, and I also think the kaiju little worm thing took him over and was like basically went full kaiju, which didn't give a good impression on the general. But then before the kaiju could kill the general, Kafka steps in and like not rips out the core, but not rips out the core, but kind of rips out the core. He damages the core to the point where the kaiju kind of dies. And then we get a cut to the hospital. The general is like talking to Kafka, and this is where I got irritated, because for some unknown reason Kafka won't tell people the story, because the general is so keen on the fact that Kafka's not human. And this is also where Mina pissed me off, because Mina and Kafka both know he's not kaiju. He's not a kaiju. He is human. So why did Mina in the boardroom not be like, I actually knew Kafka before this, and I know that he's not human. I know for a fact he's not human. He hates the kaiju. And then Kafka could have told his story. Kafka could have told the general that, like, hey, in a hospital room, I got infected with kaiju, so I'm more human than I am kaiju. But for some reason, that's just not a point that they bring up. Like, do they not remember their own story? Like, I hope that comes up later, because like it makes no sense that Kafka wouldn't use that as a defense against him being a full kaiju. It's as if the writers forget that he's not a kaiju. No hate to the writers, obviously. I love Kaiju number 8 is probably my second favorite anime, which is insane, because I love MHA with a passion. Literally, MHA is the best anime in my opinion. But Kaiju number 8 comes in a close second. Third, I think, is either Chainsaw Man or Jujutsu Kaisen. I'll say both of those. Both of those are my favorite. And I don't know what third. I'm not into Demon Slayer as much, so I'll have to watch more Demon Slayer to see if I like truly get into the show. But like, yeah. So overall, Kaiju number 8, 9 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10 even. It is that good. Now, obviously, it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but if you're looking for a somewhat serious but goofy, not... The thing that also highlights the show as good is that they're not extremely horny with it. That's another lovely thing about it is that there's a lot of animes out there that are just like horny as hell, like Chainsaw Man, MHA. Well, not really MHA. There's only a couple of characters that are like horny, horny. But Kaiju number 8 is like never horny. In fact, there's no horniness actually. I just realized that. Even with a, a girl being in the show who's like overpowered, they don't make it a point to sexualize her, which honestly, like that. I love that. I love that they're actually giving the women personality in this. Even literally the big girl is literally a woman. Obviously, like the general is the big bad, but throughout the show, sorry, I'm choking on my own spit. Throughout the entirety of season 1, it's always been Mina. Mina's the big bad. Mina's top dog. And we're just getting to know the general, so I thought it was cool that the women are actually respected in this show. And bro, can I tell you the when I tell you the opening, the title music slaps, bro. Abyss. You may not like Young Blood, but Abyss is a good ass song, dude. It is so good, dude. I cannot stop, dude. Like literally, other than MHA, Kaiju number 8's the only anime that I've like been actively waiting for season 2. Like, I literally have it bookmarked. The date that it comes out. Obviously, I don't think we have an exact date, but yeah. Bro, just this anime. And let me tell you, dude, the kaiju designs, oh, they're so good, dude. Well, except for like even the mushroom kaiju, even the main villain mushroom kaiju looks cool. His head's just a little bit bigger. But dude, demon number 8? Kaiju number 8, dude? Bro, that is an awesome fucking design for a monster. And it's not exactly scary either. Like, it's intimidating. So it's kind of like, it's crazy, dude. Because like in certain instances, the demon is not that scary, but like it's also very intimidating in a weird way. So how I can best explain Kaiju number 8, it's like Venom. It's like Venom and Eddie Brock, except like it's Venom if Eddie Brock was in full control, if that makes sense. Because the kaiju enters your DNA and like alters your atoms and stuff like that. I hope we get more intel on everything, because like I'm wondering if, because here's the thing, is that it's confusing what Kaiju number 8 originally is. Because they say that Kaiju number 8 looks like what Kafka turns into, yet why does that little moth creature display Kaiju number 8? Is that moth creature Kaiju number 8? It's confusing, dude. I don't know. But overall, I think my favorite character is Ashayo. Hold on, I looked them up. Well, it looked them up not too long ago. Kaiju number 8. Red head. Not Kafka. A heroes. I think a hero is one of my favorite characters. It's literally just Kirishima. Like, if you put them side by side, it's just Kirishima. And it's weird how many shows have like a Kirishima like character. Like, I think even Michelle has a redhead character that's like angry. So it's like a combination of Bakugo and Kirishima. I might review Michelle. I know that in anime club at my school, we were watching that for a bit, but I think people didn't like it. I was kind of into it, but it's whatever. You know, people can't be as cool like me. But yeah, that's the review for Kaiju number 8. If you guys have any intel about Kaiju number 8, let me know in the comments. Don't spoil it, okay? Because I know that this is based off of a manga. I'm not stupid. All anime is. Or most anime is. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, and as soon as Kaiju number 8 season 2 comes out, you know where to find me. See you guys later.